the National League MVP award has been announced, and Manny Machado did not win. Paul Goldschmidt won the award. Manny Machado finished in second place, and Nolan Arenado, he finished in third place. If we're voting about the most outstanding player, the voters got it right. Paul Goldschmidt was the most outstanding National League player this year. But that's not what we're supposed to be voting for here. It's the National League most valuable player, MVP, not MOP, MVP. And for that, I think the writers got it wrong. Manny Machado, let's just compare. Manny, Goldie, Arenado, they got it right with Manny finishing over Arenado. I'm glad that happened, at least. Manny led Goldschmidt and Arenado, those three, among the three, led in Fangraphs WAR 7.4. But, most outstanding player, okay, Goldschmidt led the three in average at 317. Manny's was 298. Goldschmidt's on base percentage was 404. Manny's was 366. Goldschmidt's slugging was 578. Manny's was 531. Goldie's RBIs 115. Manny's had 102. Home runs 35. Manny had 32. 106. Runs scored for Goldschmidt. Manny had 100. OPS 981. Manny had an 898 OPS. OPS plus. Goldschmidt had 180. And Manny's OPS plus was 159. So, yeah, Goldschmidt, he won pretty much in every offensive category over Manny Machado. So, yeah, most outstanding player, it's Goldschmidt. I understand that. But this is the MVP. It says most valuable player. That's what MVP stands for. And when you look at the most valuable player in the National League this year, it was Manny Machado. It was not Paul Goldschmidt. If you take Paul Goldschmidt off of the St. Louis Cardinals and you put a replacement level player in there, and you still have Arenado on the team, you still have Pujols, all those guys, the Cardinals could still make the playoffs. If you took Manny Machado off of the San Diego Padres this year, they would not have made the postseason. I do not see how they would have made the postseason if Manny Machado was replaced with, like, Eggy Rosario or something like that at third base. Wouldn't have happened, even with all the talent. Here's the thing. Paul Goldschmidt, he played with an NL MVP finalist. Manny Machado's NL MVP finalist let him down the entire year. Started hurt with bike accidents. And then he gets suspended with the ringworm, the PEDs, right? That MVP finalist that Manny was supposed to have, he didn't play a single game in the 2022 season. What's most valuable? The guy that only missed 9 games and drove to Los Angeles so he could be in the lineup and not miss more time during the season after it looked like shattering his ankle when most guys would be out a few weeks. He knew he had to be in the lineup to help his team win, to get into the postseason. Remember, Manny hit over 30 home runs, OPS plus of 159, led the National League in Fangraphs WAR this year. He did that, and the Padres made the postseason. It took them till the last weekend of the regular season to get in. If they didn't have Manny Machado, they would not have made the postseason. They definitely wouldn't have gotten in to the postseason as not the last team, that's for sure. So, yeah, most outstanding player, Paul Goldschmidt. But that's not what this is. Sure, maybe it's voted as the most outstanding player, and it's based on who had the best stats and all that. But if it's the MVP, Manny Machado's the MVP. The writers got that wrong. Hank Aaron Award is awarded to the best offensive player in both leagues. Paul Goldschmidt won that. That's the award he should have won. He deserves that. Most outstanding offensive player in the National League. But the MVP, Manny Machado, in my mind, deserved that over Paul Goldschmidt.